and you?
Good to see you again. Mrs. Ha,
Yes.
hi. No, it was just the courier bringing. I ordered a new winter top.
Okay, that's fine.
So the courier just delivering.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Ha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Con chào cô ạ.
Okay, chào con. Enjoy your lesson, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Charmy. So, how was your holiday?
I think it was very short
Yeah.
and
So
not
you had
enough for.
you had 5 days. You
Oh
had 5
no,
days?
I have 6 days. Yeah,
6 days. Yeah.
but
What?
I think it's not enough for me to practice.
Right.
English.
Okay. What did you do? Did you go anywhere?
No, I just sit at home and I just sat at home and
Mm,
did my homework.
right.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. Oh, very good. Good.
it's
I hear
really boring.
very boring. Yeah. I hear it was very hot in Hanoi
Oh yes, but
at the weekend.
yesterday and today is really the weather is very pleasant. It's just
Okay.
around 25 degrees, I think
Oh,
so.
very nice. That would be my favorite too.
Yes,
That
me
sounds
too.
perfect. Perfect. 25 degrees. Yeah. Um. So when do your exams start?
Um, on Monday next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, on the
Okay.
morning.
Monday morning. Okay. Not long to go. Okay. Are you feeling confident? You feel you are prepared?
Not at all, especially
Oh,
for the math. Yeah,
right, right. Okay, okay. Oh, it's good. I'm glad you still have time to do this anyway. That's great.
you teacher.
Okay. Now, do you have any questions before we start?
No, thank you.
Okay. So what I thought we would do today, we will spend some time again on doing the part 2 speaking. Okay, just to give you some more practice at that. And also, I just want to start off by showing you some of the part 1 and part 2 writing. Okay, just so I know that you are confident about that. All right, and maybe just to remind you of some things. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So I will share these with you. Okay, can you see the document on the screen, Charlie?
Oh, yes, I can see it.
Good. All right. So you will see the first one is writing task 1. Okay. And then the next one is topics for writing task 2. So, now, can you remember how to do writing task 1, Charmy?
Yes.
Okay. So I just want to make sure that you can understand this table correctly and what they are asking you to do. Okay, so remember the first paragraph, of course, is a what, Charmy? What is the first paragraph?
Is an introduction.
It is. And what is the introduction for writing task 1?
Uh,
Always?
is the paraphrasing.
Correct. It's always a paraphrase. And in this case, it is a paraphrase of this, where you can see I'm circling here. Okay. Can you give me, I won't ask you to write it, but can you tell me a paraphrase of this, Tommy? Now,
The table illustrated the New Zealand populations between 2021 and 2022.
okay. You didn't say illustrates what? You said the table illustrates.
Illustrate the New Zealand's population.
Okay, so you need to have a word that replaces information. Okay, if you just say the table illustrates New Zealand's population, you need to say illustrates what
Um,
about New Zealand population. See what I mean? So here they say information.
I think is the table illustrate the table provides data about New Zealand populations
Okay.
between 2021 and 2022.
Yeah, much better. That's good. That's good, Charmy. That's better. Okay, good. It provides data. Excellent. The only other word I will remind you of is compares. Could use this word. Okay.
Yes.
Do you know what compares means?
Oh, yes, I know it.
Okay. So, for example, I could say the table compares information about the population of New Zealand um, in or between 2021 and 2022. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because that's what the table is showing. It's comparing what the numbers in 2021 with 2022 and what has changed. Okay, so just compares. That's a good one just to keep in the back of your mind. Okay, when
Yes.
you see a table like this and it has two different years, you can often use the word compares in your paraphrase. Okay, so the next thing, of course, the next paragraph in part one is what, Charmy? What's the next
Um,
paragraph?
is the overview.
Correct. Okay. Can you look at the table now and give me a quick overview? So remember, you are looking at what has changed, okay, or what maybe hasn't changed. That's what you are looking for.
Yes. I can see that the first notable change is that
Mm-hmm.
the percentage of the age group between the age group of 65 plus
Yeah.
with the no data. Um, yes, I can see it's the most significant change
Yes.
in the percentage, and also the total the the total percentage of the all ages.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You are right. I'm just waiting to hear you say it to me in correct English, if you can. Okay.
yes,
Okay. So you're right. So the most significant change, all right, is in the over 65 age group.
yes.
Okay. Can you put that change into a sentence for me?
Um, um, the first sentence is that overall the uh all ages witnessed uh, a slight increase between over 1 year, with the significant change was seen in the group of over 65.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay. Okay, good, Charmy. You've got the right track. Okay, so what I would say, this is how I would say it. I would either say overall, or it can be clearly seen that the population of New Zealand increased. What what adverb would you use? The
I think
population, yeah,
increased slightly.
correct. Well done, Charmy. The population of New Zealand increased slightly. Excellent. Um, the most significant change is in the 65 plus age group.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
That is one. Okay, so that is one way of doing the overview. The other way of doing the overview would be something like, and remember, there are always many different ways you can do this.
yes,
Okay, so you might look at, say, well, these two are under 40. Okay, these two are over 40. So you could say, it can be clearly seen that the population of New Zealand increased slightly. The number of people under 40, or sorry, I'll say that again, the percentage or proportion of the population under 40 dropped a little bit. But the percentage or proportion of the population over 40 did what, Charmy?
Increased
Yeah.
over a year.
Yeah, or you could say increased significantly, maybe. I'm just trying to think
Yes.
of an adjective or adverb, okay?
Yes.
All right, that's good, Chummy. You have the right idea. So when you see a table like this, okay, just remember to look, you are looking at the change for your overview paragraph, okay?
Yes.
That's what you need to focus on. Good. And then, of course, for your detailed paragraphs, then you would just look at the change for the under 40s, okay? Remember, because you have two detailed paragraphs, you need to divide the table, the information in the table, into two, okay? One for each paragraph. And for a table like this, the easiest way to divide it into two is one paragraph looking at under 40, one paragraph looking at over 40. Does that make sense?
Yes. At first, I cannot see clearly the data of under 15 and between 15 and 40, so I cannot see the decline.
Oh, really? You can't see it clearly? Hang on, I want me to make it bigger. How about that?
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay, is that better, Chami?
Yes.
Okay, so does that make sense? So whenever you see, if you get a table in your test, okay, so you are looking at ways, like I say, you have two detailed paragraphs, so you need to find a way to divide the table into two. Does that
Yes,
make sense?
I understand it.
Yeah, and in this case, the easiest way is to look at the figures under 40 for your first detailed paragraph, and then at the figures over 40 for your second detailed paragraph. Okay,
Yes.
that's the easiest way. That's how you do it. Okay, so I just wanted to remind you of that. Very good, Charmy. Okay, next thing we're going to look at, these are topics for writing task 2. Okay, now you might remember that there are 5 different types of writing task 2 essay. Do you remember that? There are 5 different types?
I think so.
Yeah, there are only 5 different types. Okay, so please read each of these, read each one and then tell me what type of essay it is.
Yes.
Okay, so actually read it out to me aloud, Charmy. The first
Um,
topic.
Many museums charge for admissions while others are free. Do you think the advantages of charging pupils for admissions to museums outweigh the disadvantages?
Okay, what type of essay is this?
Is the advantage and disadvantage essay?
Correct. Very good. Okay, so of course it's important to identify what type of essay it is before you start writing, because this affects the structure of your essay, of
Yes.
course. So, which means for this essay, you would have one main body paragraph would talk about what? Would talk about what, Chami?
Talk about the advantage.
Correct. And the second main body paragraph talks about disadvantages.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, and remember always you would start off your essay, the introductions must be a paraphrase of this. Okay,
Yes.
your first sentence has to be a paraphrase of this. Good. Okay, please read topic number 2 for me.
As most pupils spend a major part of their adult life at work, job satisfaction is an important element of individual well-being. What factors contribute to job satisfaction? How realistic is the expectations of job satisfaction for all workers?
Okay, what type of essay is this?
I think is the two questions essays.
Good. It is double question essay. Double question.
Yes.
So yeah, 2 question essay. So again, of course, one body paragraph is going to be about this. Okay,
Yes.
one body paragraph is going to be about this. Good, Charmy, you're doing well. So again, of course, your first sentence of your introduction is going to be a paraphrase of this. What does element mean, Charmy? Can you think of a synonym for element?
Is factors.
Factors is good. An important factor of individual well-being. I'm thinking of a very simple word that begins with P, Charmy, 4 letters. 4 letters.
Part.
Correct. Element
Yes.
just means part, okay?
Yeah.
So you could use that as a synonym. Good, Charmy. Doing well. Okay, next one, please. Next topic.
The increasing number of people suffering from health problems such as obesity is a concern. What are the causes of these health issues and what measures could be taken to solve them?
Okay, what type of essay?
Is the problems and solution essay.
Correct. Okay, so obviously body paragraph number 1 is going to be the problems. Body paragraph number 2 is going to be the solutions. Good. And again, just looking at a couple of synonyms here. What does obesity mean, Tammy?
It means gaining weight.
Yeah, means overweight.
Yes,
Overweight.
overweight.
Overweight. And in this sentence, what is a synonym for a concern? Can you think of a synonym, another word that you could use instead of concern, if you were paraphrasing this sentence?
I think it issue.
Is an issue. Is very good, Charmy. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Okay. Next one.
All cars that burn fossil fuels should be banned and electric cars should replace them. Do you agree or disagree?
Okay. What sort of essay?
Is an opinion essay.
It is an opinion essay. And can you remember what is different about an opinion essay from the other types of essay? Can you remember?
The opinion essays should include your opinion.
It does. It does.
Yes.
And there's one other thing. Of course, an opinion essay, you have to give your opinion, of course. There's one other main difference. Can you remember what it is from the others? It's to do with the body paragraphs.
That is, if you agree with the question, you just discuss about the view that you agree and not talking about the disagree view.
Correct. Good. Or and the same if you disagree. Okay, so
Yes.
it means both paragraphs will be about whatever side you choose. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So actually I'll come back to that. Sorry, last one, Tammy, last one.
As technology advances, some believe it leads to social isolation, while others argue it enhances communications and connection. Discuss both sides and share your perspective.
Okay. What sort of essay?
It's a discussion essay.
Correct, Charmy. Excellent. So you identified all 5 types correctly. Very good. That's great. Okay. And again, obviously, body paragraph number 1 for this essay, okay, would be about this. Okay.
Yes.
And body paragraph number 2 would be about this. Okay.
Yes.
Can you give me a synonym for social isolation, please? I'm thinking of a simple word. You know this word begins with L. L.
Like.
Okay. L. L. O. L. O.
Loneliness.
Correct. Very good, Charmy. Perfect. Okay. Social isolation, loneliness is a good synonym for that. Social isolation means you don't talk to anyone. Okay. Maybe you are lonely. Okay. Enhances, Charmy. What is the synonym for that?
Improve.
Correct. Well done, Tammy. Your vocabulary is very good. Excellent. Okay. All right. Now let's just look at one of these, Tammy. I'll just pick anyone at random. I will choose this one. Do you agree or disagree?
I think I will agree with this statement. No,
Hmm.
I would disagree. Yeah.
Okay, so cars that burn fossil fuels shouldn't be banned. Okay, that's your opinion?
I know. Can
You can change, of course. Of
yes,
course.
I think
Yeah.
I will agree with this statement.
All right. So cars that burn fossil fuels should be banned.
Yes.
Okay. Electric cars should replace them. Okay. What are a couple of reasons why off the top of your head?
The first reason I can think about is because cars that burn fossil fuels may cause air pollution compared to electric ones.
Yep.
And
Okay.
yes, and the second reason is um I don't know exactly, but I think fossil fuels cars may have higher price than electric cars.
Oh, right. Okay. Actually, it's the other way around, by the way. Okay.
Yes.
Electric cars are actually, in most countries, they are more expensive than fossil fuel cars at the moment. Okay. Any other reason? Any other reason you can think of?
Um, is because cars that use fossil fuels may
Hmm.
cause some health problems uh to people.
Okay, good. Excellent, Charmy. Okay, those are the two main reasons. Okay, very good. Good thinking, Charmy. You did that off the top of your head. That's great. Good. And there's one more reason I can think of, which I will tell you. So, uh, fossil fuels should be banned. It is to do with technology, I think. So I'll explain a bit more. So the first reason that fossil fuel cars should be banned is they are bad for the environment. Okay. The second reason that they are banned is that they are bad for health. All right, bad for people's health with all the pollution. The third reason, I think, is to do with the faster that electric cars replace fossil fuel cars, the better the technology will get more quickly. Does that make sense?
Yes, I think so, but
Yeah.
I think I will find it hard to expand the reasons.
The first two reasons, would you find it hard to expand?
No, the third reason.
The third reason. Okay.
Yes.
If I was trying to, and I'm thinking off the top of my head now, if I was going to expand it, I would say something like one of the problems with electric cars now is that the battery doesn't last very long. Okay. Maybe you can only drive for a few hours and then you have to plug it in again.
Yes.
But if everyone had to drive an electric car, then the companies who make them would have a reason to invest more money in technology to make the batteries last longer. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes. I
Okay.
understand it.
Yeah. Okay. That's another reason. But yeah, don't need to worry about that because you already thought of the two main reasons. That's great, Charmy. Good. Do you have any questions, by the way, before we stop this and go on to speaking?
No, thank you, teacher.
Okay, good. So, no, that's good. I just wanted to make sure you understand the difference between all the essays, which you do, and that you understand how the structure works, which you do. That's great, Tami. Okay, so I will stop that here, and I will start another one with you. Now, so how many people in your family, Tami, by the way?
There are four members. There
Mm-hmm.
are four members in my family.
Yep. Okay, so what, your mum, your dad, and you have a brother?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, is your brother older or younger than you?
My brother older than me. About 7 years old gap.
Oh, quite a big gap.
Yes.
Okay. So, and what does your brother do, Chami?
Uh, he's now a work for the DHL company. It's a global transport company, I think
Yes,
so.
yeah, it is. Yeah, a global transport company. That's a
Yes,
great description. DHL. Yeah, of course, I've heard of them. Okay,
yes.
good, good. Does he still live at your home, or is he married?
Oh, he still live with us.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. That is maybe the sort of question they might ask you, maybe.
Yes.
Um, yeah. Although I think these days, actually, they tend not to ask questions about families. I think
No,
they,
no, no problems.
yeah, I think they stopped doing questions about family. Okay, so now we're going to look for the rest of the lesson at these two speaking topics. Okay,
Yes.
you can't see the second one yet. You can only see the first one. So remember, I told you last week about the trick to answering these is to come up with some experience and examples. Okay, so you have, of course, 1 minute to prepare for this. So just very quickly, Charmy, what electronic device would you choose for this question?
I think is the smartphone. I think it's the easiest way for me to
Sure,
this.
good. Okay, can you think straight away of an experience you have had with your smartphone?
Oh, it just helped me to um work well with my studying.
More than that. So I want an experience, something that you have used your smartphone for that was really interesting or exciting.
Uh,
That's what I'm looking for.
yes. I use it to capture some moments of the music festival I have attended.
Excellent, Charmy. Excellent. Okay, that's exactly right. So, and this is where it gets, like I was saying last week, and I hope you can follow this, much easier to talk for the 2 minutes. Okay,
Yes,
because you can use this question as a reason to talk about the music festival. Does that
yes,
make sense? So
yes,
you can say the electronic device I would most like to own is a new smartphone. Okay, smartphone is very useful. It can help me study. I can look at things online, but most of all, I can take it to events with me to record pictures of the event and also videos of myself and my friends. All right.
yes.
For example, give me a for example. Tell me.
For example, when going to a music festival, I can bring it with me and capture some of my favorite moments with a better quality compared re to my phones I am using now.
Okay, good. But be more specific with the example. Remember last week you were telling me you went to some music festival recently?
Yes.
Okay,
Uh,
talk about that. A couple of months ago, my friends and I went to.
a couple of months ago, my friends and I go to a music festival, and um, uh, and at that time, I was using an eight an 8 Plus iPhone, and I found it hard to capture my favorite singles with the best quality, and it was it had a really bad quality when capturing by my iPhone. So
Okay. Okay, that's good. But remember, you to fill up the 2 minutes, you can spend more time on the details, such as where was the music festival? Okay, what was it called? Um, who were some of your favorite singers? All right. Remember, the more you can talk about these, which is easy for you to remember, okay, the easier it is to fill up the 2 minutes. Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay. All right, good. So I'm going to give you now, we'll try this. I'm going to give you 1 minute to prepare. Okay, Chami?
Yes.
All right. Starting from now. Okay, that's 1 minute. Thank you, Chami. So please begin your talk whenever you are ready.
Yes, I would like to talk about an electronic devices that I would like to have in the future. Is a new iPhone, a new iPhone, and um, it will be a beige iPhone because beige is my favorite color. Um, I remember I stumbled upon this iPhone when I surfed the an advertisement, and I think if I purchase this, I will function well with my studying um and as a K-drama lovers, I will with my new iPhone, I can watch some films with the best quality. Furthermore, I love taking photos, so having a new iPhone will I will make the best use of it to snapping some photos. For example, I remember a time when I went to a music festival and uh, which uh, which took place on the in the December last year, and I went to that festival with my friends with uh with my eight with my iPhone, with my old iPhone, and I found it hard to capture my favorite single with that iPhone as it provided me a, a bad quality, and I felt very disappointed because I could not could not enjoy my experience because of it. And at that moment, I was just thinking about having a new iPhone so that I
Okay,
could
so stop there, Chami. That is 2 minutes.
uh
Okay. Okay, so good,
yeah,
good. So you can see how easy it is to fill up 2 minutes once you start talking about an experience. Does that make sense?
yes.
Okay, good. You did very well. So we'll practice that again in just a moment, but just want to check some words with you. So the first one you said was um, purchase. Can you pronounce that for me, please?
Can you
Purchase.
repeat again? Per
Purchased. Purchased.
purchase.
Yeah.
Purchase.
Oh, actually, I should put the word in chat for you. You pronounced it
I
a
pronounce
different
is
way.
purchase.
Yeah. So this word here, can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think you said purchased.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay. It's actually pronounced purchased.
Yes.
Purchased. It's
Purchase.
yeah, it's pronounced, you actually say it like this. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so you actually say purchased. Purchased.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. The next word is this, Chami. I'll put it in chat for you.
Um, advertisement.
Aha, advertisement.
Advertisement.
Advertisement. Okay, so the I is like an I sound, like an it. Okay, advertisement, not an I as an I. Okay,
Yes.
advertisement. Okay, and the last one, you actually just used the wrong form of this word.
Disappointed.
Yeah, you said I was disappointed. Okay, you
Yes.
said I was, of course, and you are talking past tense here, so you must say I was disappointed.
Yes.
Disappointed. Okay, all right. So those are the only corrections, Charmy. That was good. So as soon as you started to talk about your experience, you actually started to talk more fluently. And that is because, of course, that you were talking about something that you clearly remember, all right, and that you're interested in. Um, so when you are talking about something like a device, some sort of machine or appliance, you don't need to spend too much time talking maybe about the thing itself. Okay, so you were talking about the new iPhone, and it can do this and it can do that, which that's fine to talk about that, but you don't need to worry about how many things that you can list for that. Just the sooner you can get on to the experience, the better. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, because as soon as you start talking about the experience, it's easier for you. But if you don't start talking about the experience soon enough, then you will run out of time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll try that again. New topic, Charmy. New topic. Okay, can you read the topic for me, please?
Describe something you like very much, which you bought for your home.
Good. And again, these are the bullet points. Now, remember, as always, you don't have to answer all of the bullet points. Okay.
Yes.
In this case, you probably would, because they're all useful. But as always, you look at the bullet points and say, is this useful to me or not? Okay. So for this, what are you going to choose?
I think I will talk about. I know how to say it in English, but it's a a fish storage. That
Fish.
means fish decorations with I don't know how to say it.
Okay. Fish storage. You mean what? You mean for small fish?
No, it's that it's have um a glass container with
Yes.
and my father bought it and
Yeah.
put many fish
Oh.
into it.
Oh, you mean an aquarium?
Yes, similar like this, but
Is it
uh
different from an aquarium? You mean like this? I've put this in chat.
no I may I search it and show for
Yeah,
you?
sure.
Like a tank. Yeah, like a fish tank. Teacher.
Yeah, fish tank
Yes.
or
Yes.
fish tank. Yeah, fish tank and aquarium mean the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, yes. Aquariums, but like for decorations at home.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Aquarium. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Ha.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Charmy, that you can use both words. Okay.
Yes, fish
So you
tank.
can, yeah, fish tank or aquarium. Aquarium means both what you might have at home, okay, and also like a big building like a zoo, okay, that you go to visit lots of fish,
Con biết cái từ
okay.
tank rồi gì? TAN.
Vâng ạ.
Yes. Okay.
Vâng.
Okay,
Yes.
so does that make sense, Charmy? So you can use the word aquarium to describe a small tank, and
Yes.
also like a zoo, okay, where
Yes.
there are lots of fish.
Yes.
Okay, you can use both words in English. All right, but fish tank is fine. Fish tank is fine. Okay, so you want to talk about the fish tank.
Yes.
Okay, so of course I'm going to ask you now, what is an experience you have had with the fish tank? that you can use?
I will remember about that when I was a kid, I
Hmm.
had a chance to go to the National Aquarium,
Yeah.
and I have watched a wide range of fish with fish, and I was amazed with the with that kind of animals,
Yeah.
and yeah, I purchased one for myself and put it as a decorations in my home.
Okay. All right. And of course, when you say you were amazed at the fish, you can spend a little bit of time talking about, for example, what sort of fish did you think was the most beautiful or the most interesting or even the most ugly? Okay.
Yes,
For example, I went to an aquarium once and I saw what they call Siamese fighting fish. In the aquarium, they actually have to put some like a barrier or some block between these sorts of fish. Otherwise, as soon as they see each other, they will start trying to fight each other. And I thought that was really interesting. And these fish, they're only tiny. They're really, really small, not big at all, maybe only about the size of your finger, but they are very, very aggressive. And like I say, as soon as they see another of the same kind, they will instantly start fighting it. They can't help it. It's just their instinct. So that is one sample of fish that I found very, very interesting. See
yes,
what I mean, Kami? So you can
yes,
you can just talk about an example, just talk about one type of fish. So it is still related, of course, to the fish tank,
yes,
okay? But you can easily just picture something in your mind and then talk about it for the next 2 minutes. Does,
yes,
does this does this make sense?
yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so again, Chami, do you have any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, so let's try this topic. So again, I'll give you 1 minute to prepare, okay?
Yes.
Okay, starting now. Excuse me. Okay, that's 1 minute. Thank you, Charmy. So you now have 2 minutes to describe something that you liked very much, which you bought for your home. So please start now.
Um, I'd like to talk about decorations that I have just recently bought for my home. It is a fish tank and or the what you can call it a small aquarium, and I have purchased it first recently, and I was really satisfied with this. Um, I bought a fish tank which has many fish with vibrant colors and also include various type of fishes. I when talking about the reasons why I bought this fish tank, I remembered a time when I had a chance to visit a national aquarium when I was a kid with my family, and I found this place amazing because it has many type of fish, and I found the seahorses was very interesting because they were so diligent and hospitable. Um, and I was totally focused their movement, and so that when buying this fish tank, I immediately think about buying these seahorses, and I made up my mind and buy this type of fish for as a decorations without a second thought. And when buying this fish tank, it brings me a sense of cozy and satisfactions, and it reduces my stress level whenever I come back to home, and I can see my old small aquarium, and I feel satisfied about it.
Okay, that was 2 minutes and 10 seconds, Chami. Okay,
Yes.
very fluent though, very fluent, very good. Okay, so just a couple of things I will check with you. How did you find that, by the way? Was that easier?
Uh, like
Was that
find the structure to talk
yeah,
or
was that easy to think of something to say?
yes.
Yeah, good, good. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to give you practice at. Okay, so to make it easier for you. Good. So just a couple of things you said. Oh yes, the two adjectives when you were talking about the seahorses. Did you say to me they're delicious and hospitable?
No, it's diligence.
What is the word?
Diligence is means like it's spelled can I take chat?
Send it to me in chat. Oh,
I know
diligent.
because yes.
Dili diligent. Hmm. Dili I don't think that's a good adjective for seahorses, Tami. Diligent.
uh or
Diligent means you work or study hard.
uh or intelligent.
You thought they were intelligent?
Yes, I think
Um,
so.
okay, and yeah, intelligent is better than diligent means, yeah, like I say, it means to work or study hard, which I don't think the seahorses do. Okay, but intelligent is good. But the other word you said, hospitable.
Yes, that I remember whenever we came closer the seahorse,
Mhm.
they will like give some signals that yes, they welcome us. Yeah.
Okay, so hospitable isn't quite the word you use for this. Okay, um, you need the word that begins with F, Tami. What word am I thinking of?
Um, Friendly.
Correct. Okay, friendly. Much better. Much
Yes.
better. Okay, hospitable means is usually to do when you are welcoming people into your home or into a party, something like that. It
Oh
has
yes.
it has meanings that are associated with that. Okay,
Yes.
so different from friendly. Friendly has a slightly different meaning.
Yes.
Okay, so the seahorses were friendly and intelligent.
Yes.
Okay, they are much better adjectives for seahorses than diligent and hospitable. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's good. But it's good that you're practicing these things, Chami. That's great because I can tell you if they work or not. That's great. And the other thing I just wanted to just be careful that you don't end up talking like you are writing an essay. I'll give you an example of what you said to me. I will send you this in chat. This is what you said to me.
Yes.
Can you see that? Okay. That is the sort of phrase that you would use if you were writing. When you are talking, you would say something like this. Okay. This is a much more natural thing to say when you are talking.
Yes.
Okay, so instead of
Yes.
saying it gives me a sense of peace and relaxation, okay, you say I feel.
Yes. I feel
Okay,
peaceful and relaxed.
correct. Good, good. So that I feel is the sort of word you would use in conversation, not it gives me a sense of. That is
Yeah.
like a formal phrase for writing. When you are talking about going to maybe a festival or a concert with your friends, you don't say, "Oh, when my favorite singer came on the stage, it gave me a sense of excitement."
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't sound right when you are talking. You would just say, when my favorite singer came on the stage, I felt excited. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
okay. Does that make sense to you? Can you understand why I am choosing those words?
Yes, I understand it.
Okay, so you need to, for this, remember this, the 2-minute test is very much about your communication and conversation skills. So you want to use the words that you would normally use when you are having a conversation or a chat with your friends and family. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, that's the other suggestion I will make. Okay, I will stop there and stop that. Okay, that's just about time for the end of our lesson, Tami, for
Yes.
for this week. Okay, so has that been useful for you?
Yes, I find it very useful for me.
Okay, that's good. That's good. No, you're doing very well. So I'm very pleased with what you did for both the essay structures. That was great. I think you will have no problem. All right with that. And also your talking was getting better as soon as you started talking about your experiences, one at the festival, at the concert, and using your phone to get better pictures, and two, talking about the aquarium. Okay, going when you were a kid, going with your family, and that you saw the seahorses, and that you found them fascinating and friendly, okay, and intelligent. All
Yes.
right. And remember, if you are going to use adjectives like that, you can also give an example about that too. They
Yes.
were so friendly and intelligent because, and then just say what you said to me before, because when we got close to them, they came up to the side of the tank and they greeted us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just remember to talk about that sort of things. So, and like I say, it's very easy then to fill up 2 minutes once you start talking about that,
Yes.
and very easy for you to think about because it's something you know. You are just describing what your memory is.
Yes, I
Okay.
understand it.
Good. So the only suggestion I have for you now is just about the timing. Obviously, you need just to practice by yourself sometimes how it feels to talk for 2 minutes. All right. It's
Yes.
very hard, of course, to tell exactly how long 2 minutes is when you are talking. But you need just to practice this a few times, and just time yourself on your phone or on your watch so that you can get a kind of feeling yourself
Yes.
how long it is for 2 minutes. And of course, your talk doesn't have to be exactly 2 minutes, but it is good if you can do about 2 minutes and you can finish your talk. Um, so you are not finishing halfway through a sentence or halfway through a thought. Does
Yes.
that make sense?
Yes.
So that you can finish by saying, for example, talking about the fish. And so these days, when I look at the fish in my aquarium or my fish tank, I feel so relaxed and it helps me so much with my stress. And I'm so happy every time I see them.
Yes.
Okay, see what I mean?
Yes.
Finish like that. Okay, good. So, any questions before we finish?
No, thank you, teacher.
Okay, no, you've done very well, Chami. You're doing very, very well. I hope this is getting easier for you. Also, the
Yes.
more you practice, speaking like this to me, hopefully the easier it will get for you, and the more comfortable you will feel. Because of course, the more comfortable you will feel in the exam, the easier it is to think of ideas, as you know.
Yes.
If you are more relaxed, then much easier to think of ideas and think of interesting adjectives and ways of talking about something.
Yes.
So So next week we will have one more lesson if you are free to do that. Please remember, if there's anything you want me to practice with you, please let me know.
Yes, I will
Okay.
email you later.
Yeah. If there's anything, if not, then I will just keep going with this. Okay. I will have new topics for you to talk about. Okay.
Yes.
But
Yes.
if there's anything you are not sure about with your reading or your listening, anything like that, please let me know.
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, Trà My. So great to see you. And then, of course, after that, I will be in Hanoi.
Oh,
The
can I
week
know
after,
the date?
the week after
Tức là
that.
khoảng
Yeah.
19 em ạ. Khoảng 19 thầy ở đây rồi, 19 thầy sẽ ở đây 2 chủ nhật. Thì bác có nghĩ là con cứ nên join vào lớp như bình thường, xong là một buổi là sẽ thầy, lúc đấy con chưa thi đúng không?
Vâng ạ.
Thì một buổi sẽ đến học offline cùng, rồi còn một buổi sẽ là thi thôi. Làm như lần
Nghĩa
trước
là
á.
một buổi học xong rồi một buổi thi thử đúng không ạ?
Đúng rồi, làm như lần trước đó mà. Con hiểu
Dạ
không?
vâng. Vâng ạ.
Thì con thôi, nhưng mà cô nghĩ đấy là một cái offline, một cái dịp tốt thì mình cũng nên tham gia thôi.
Dạ vâng, nhưng mà con sợ nếu mà vào ngày 19 thì lớp con lại đi 2 ngày 1 đêm mất ạ.
Thế tùy con. Tức là có nghĩa
Dạ
là
vâng. Thế thì
17
còn ngày chủ nhật tuần sau.
đấy, tức là chủ nhật đấy, thuộc có nghĩa là cái chủ nhật gì đấy, cái chủ nhật cô xem lịch, cô cũng chả nhớ lịch chính xác lắm, nhưng mà nó sẽ rơi vào khoảng let me see, ok. Ngày bao nhiêu nhỉ, ngày tháng 5 là ngày 19, đúng rồi, ngày 19 là ngày chủ nhật mà. Ngày
Vâng.
19 thì mình sẽ có 2 buổi, ngày 19 và ngày 26, xong 27 thầy về nước rồi.
Vâng. Vâng ạ.
Ok nhá.
Vâng.
Thì con sắp xếp, nếu mà đi chơi với lớp thì thôi, còn nếu không thì thôi thì tùy con thôi, con có nghĩa là cũng không có gì là ấy cả. Con
Vâng.
nào thì con tham gia thôi, cô cũng không có cái ý kiến gì cả nhé.
Vâng, nhá con đi được ngày 26 ạ.
Thì tất nhiên rồi, con cho vào thôi, xong rồi là
Vâng.
nhá. Thì
Vâng ạ.
con đi ngày nào con đi thôi, ok.
Vâng.
Rồi ok nhá.
Yes.
Chào thầy thôi.
Okay. So when I come to Hanoi, I look forward to seeing you, Trà My.
Yes.
Okay. Be great to catch up. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So have a good weekend, and I will see you next week.
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
Hey, you are welcome. Okay. Tạm biệt.
Goodbye. Chào
Okay.
cô ạ.
Tạm biệt.
Bye bye con nhá. Tạm biệt,
Goodbye,
ok.
teacher.